Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the merry Moonbase. I've done just a bunch of stuff in the background waiting for my dupes to make the thermium, which we still got some tungsten left. I think we've gotten all of the wolframite. Yeah, so we've converted all the wolframite to tungsten, now we're converting it to thermium. For pipe spaghetti, I know this is horribly confusing. This loop used to be running polluted water, and I converted it over to super coolant to make these work better. And so this just got down to temperature. Super coolant can move like twice as much heat as the polluted water, so that worked quite well. Running both of these and that started causing me power issues. So I came over here to tap, where is it? This, and then it went dormant. Because, you know, that's the way my life is. So we tapped the natural gas geyser to get extra power, and we don't have any power from it for a while. But we're starting to seal that in so it can just pump directly. This is pretty much all cleaned out. I do want to get down to this magma at some point, I just have not gotten there. But we're also putting in the overflow for the natural gas. It'll store up some, and basically it's just going to feed onto the grid, and who cares. So that's that base. These guys are just cleaning up, doing their thing. At some point I'll pump all this liquid over. The main thing is I'm starting to prep for nuclear. So for that, instead of building more lead suit docks, I just sealed in this area. All of it. And I currently have that open, and we are slowly getting all of the air out. Not the fastest method, but I also don't have the thermium back over here yet, and it's going to take me a while to build everything anyway. So that's the plan for today, is figure out what I want to do for nuclear. I know I want to store up the waste in order to use it for other things, so I think this will become nuclear storage waste, which means that doesn't need to be insulated. That's a question. Let's try to think of what liquid needs to be on what side of nuclear waste. No nuclear waste needs to be hot. Yeah, where is some solid nuclear waste? Yeah, there we are. Melting point 26. Boils at 600. Okay, so crude oil should be fine, which I don't have any over here. And I now realize I have to get rid of these in order to put in the system because the backing gets in the way. Oh, that'll help the air get out of here. And I want the radiation to come out, so I'm probably going to take out these top tiles. Put the airflow tiles there. Yeah, let's queue it up, see what I come up with. So I think if I do it like this, I also want to be able to pump the nuclear waste out of here. Yeah, and then by taking that tile out, I should be able to exchange heat with the nuclear waste and keep a rad bolt thing running. So, that's the idea. Oh, looks like this they finally got done. I really don't care how much that runs. Oh, you need power. And I noticed that this is now steam, which means it has been cooling this, and I completely forgot about it. So, yeah, this has all been working fine. I've got plenty of berry sludge. I think my limiting factor is still bristle blossoms. Yeah, like there is plenty of sleet wheat grain in there. And you were storing up some barbecue, which is slowly going stale because I didn't really bother making that anything fancy. And we got plenty of pips. Yeah, let's make sure all the piping is there. You're in, you're in. You come back around. Oh, filter. Yeah, absolute pipe spaghetti around here. So that filter is carbon dioxide, goes into that filter, which is natural gas. Perfect. I think more dupes got hurt. Back over here, we're slowly building this. That will be a rad bolt launcher, which I suppose I can power off of this same wire. And then that temp shift plate will exchange heat with the nuclear waste in here, and everything will be glorious. Wrong rocket. We want you. We want all the thermium. And a whole bunch of plastic. Cancel. Yeah, so back here at the main base, the dupes will go and grab that thermium, load it up in the rocket, and then I could send Bubbles back with the material. Oh, melting ice. Oh, Mike, did you become active? No, you still got another 11 cycles. Huh? Well, that's a bit of a problem. Very important, have gas bridges. Without gas bridges, the game does not know which way you actually want the gases to go. Alright, now we gotta clean all that up. Somebody's trapped. Don't care, we want to do that to empty you out. Like, I'll lose some of the natural gas in there, but that doesn't really matter. Who's trapped? Okay, you're only mostly trapped. And they're out. Somehow my dupe got into a lead suit and didn't drop off their regular suit. Like, I started getting the unreachable food thing, and I'm like, but... Hopefully somebody will deliver another suit. Yeah, I've got plenty more sitting here. I'm guessing something wore out. Somebody? Anybody? Even priority 9. I mean, as long as I keep switching positions, then nobody actually gets stuck. There we go. Alright, sweep everything out of there, then we can seal it in. I really don't know how they got in there, because normally when there's a worn suit, it will then give you the deliver suit thing. Okay. I don't know what that warning was. Yeah, that's to be expected. Alright, so step 1 is done. How's my rocket loading going? What have we got? 6 tons of thermium, a whole bunch of plastic. That should all be good. Probably more steel isn't a bad idea. And there might be some solid nuclear waste here. I don't know. Is that raw material? No. Yep. Might as well grab it if it's over here, then I can dump it into a shipping something or other. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how to do the nuclear reactor. So from what I've seen, what does the nuclear reactor need to be made out of? I think that's not under power. And research reactor. Okay, so you can make it out of anything. Steel's fine, but we'll probably do thermium. And from what I've seen from watching other people now is I really hope they change this. Here, I'll put that up there. So right now, it drops its material out as liquid. So if you keep it up near the top, where you can make the air thin, then it won't overheat and melt everything, because its steam comes out as a liquid, which I think is wrong. I think they should change it where the steam comes out of it. So you just got to keep the pressure around it, because it doesn't produce heat. So let's make that more square. And then we'll do a reactor somewhere in here. And then a bunch of steam turbines off to the side to suck the material out. And the air in here is just slowly coming out. Alright, looks like we've got more than enough material loaded. Let's get bubbles in here. And send them back. Oh, damn it. Enable. Enable. Deliver. Cancel. Hey, they got it. That's the first time they've ever enabled that in the right order. Good for them. And that should be the right spot. I, of course, deconstructed the thing I wasn't supposed to, but that's just normal. You. Hey, I made it the right size. But that's supposed to be insulated. Let's get rid of all of that. That way I can leave the ladder. And Bubbles has returned with all the material. So let's get you out of there. Okay, where are you? There you are. Bubbles. Bubbles. Alright. And let's disable you. Probably disable that, because who cares? And sweep everything else. And she brought over a load of food. So we're good on that front. Now we can queue up everything else. God, I keep thinking it's not in the place I think it is. Oh yeah, we got lots of thermium. Bam! Nice. Of course, if I bothered to do the math, I'd know how many steam turbines I need. And my plan is also to have 4 thermium gas pumps, physically pumping steam over to the other side to help force it. So yeah, let's get them all started on all this wonderful construction. And I suppose I'm going to want some just immediate automation to make sure nobody tries to put anything in this. Because that would be very, very bad. Well, that I did not know. There's not even a disable. Like for the reactor, you cannot disable it. You. Bam. Alright, hopefully nobody will try to deliver anything to it. Alright, now I'll get to work on this. Once I seal on the one side, then I can open the other side and let the atmosphere in to help cool it. I just realized I'm going to have to fly my rocket back because I'm going to need a load of supercoolant. It's just easier to put it in a liquid tank. So what if I... Can I just swap you for a liquid tank? Nope, I gotta get rid of those first. Alright, so that'll be next. Do aquatuner and pump. Yeah, who's got... Why do you all say unreachable food? There's 3 of you in there, there's 3 suits down there. Rowan, moved right there. Oh, I see why. I took out a ladder because I'm dumb. There. Yes, they really were stuck. I'm not entirely sure what kind of control I want, but my plan is to use the new metering valve and a shutoff valve. So I'm going to take the enriched uranium from the beehives, ship it up, run it through a shutoff and a meter. The shutoff says whatever input signal I give it, send some uranium through. This says only send so much. This will then pick it up and deliver it. That's the theory. Obviously this is all going to take a long time to build. And we'll see if my theory actually works. Down to milligrams air pressure and just a lot of building left to go. Looks like they finished the liquid tank. I still haven't swept everything out of here. But that means I can send bubbles back and I can go get super coolant. Perfect. I'm going to prioritize the walls of the steam turbines, then I can open up the other side and the building will go faster for that aspect. Alright, that should help at least speed along this part of it. I gotta do the plumbing for the steam turbines to feed that. Oh, looks like I need a ladder segment over here. Sure. And I guess I don't, because I'm just gonna run the cooling water off of my big-ass water tank. That pipe's already in there. So I don't need to grab it from the steam turbine. The steam turbine water can be used for other things. Yeah, screw it. Print that. But I do have to get the pressure out of here, because you're going to produce... I'll figure out something to do with the steam water. I mean, I know I'm going to use it to melt everything down here for a while, and then I'll figure out something better to do with it. I think I've been playing for too long. The construction animations have stopped. Like, sometimes they make it, but mostly they just kind of stand there and a little progress bar goes. So, I'm afraid I might be in for a crash. I also can't click on this debris. Okay, who has unreachable food? Oh, yep, you did this again. Well, this build montage might have to be cut a little short. I'm worried about the game crashing, and sometimes even when I save, I reload and I find myself back earlier than I should be. So, a bit of a shorter episode. I'll keep working on building this and hopefully avoid a game crash. Next episode, hopefully this will all be built and I can start to see where I screwed up. And who knows, maybe somebody will deliver a suit here at some point. There. We're just gonna make that happen. I'm tired of them not doing what I say at priority 9. Perfect. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. We've got the basics going, and hopefully we'll have some fun stuff. Oh, and they made a mess. How are you trapped? Just slightly too slow in delivering the suit. Anyway, one more mess to clean up. Hope you all having a wonderful day and a better day than my dupes.